Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Crimson Vow. First pick, we are offered a Dream Shackle Geist, which I'm pretty sure is better than Child of the Pack. A Braid is very good, but I believe... I haven't looked at what Draft Sim says yet, but I think it should be Dream Shackle Geist, then a Braid, then Child of the Pack. Alright, where the heck is my draft guide? We'll see what it has to say. Oh, it must be hiding, it's so tiny. It's like... behind something? I've had this problem before. Okay, sorry. I guess I could have done this off camera, but it's not, it doesn't appear. That's the window that's supposed to have my draft selections, but it doesn't. There's nothing there. Alright, whatever. I'll be okay. I'll just open up the actual draft sim thing. So if we look at a Braid, we see it's 70th. Dream Shackle Geist is 22nd, and Child of the Pack is 54th. So actually it says Child of the Pack is in fact better than a Braid. But still Dream Shackle Geist, far and away the favorite here. It would be a nice change of pace not to be playing red-green. I don't know, I guess I played blue pretty recently, but I like blue, so that's okay. Oof! There's another Child of the Pack here. Magma Pummeler's good, right? But it's not, like, great. I think we take Child of the Pack. I don't know what necessarily is open in this draft environment yet. Just stay flexible. Blue might, not really pan out. Gluttonous Guest? Maybe a Reckless Impulse. Could be Archghoul. I don't think the Archghoul is that good, right? It's fine. It says it's better than Gluttonous Guest, but I'm not so sure. I think it actually wants me probably to take the Binding Geist, right? Yeah. That it does. Alright, that's fine. I mean, it actually says the Archghoul is slightly better, but it's very close, and this is, blue, so I'll take it. Actually, what do you think of a Skywarp Scav? It shouldn't be that good, right? Skywarp, yeah, it is not that good. Another Archghoul, or there's a Vile Spawn Spider. I mean, last pack we saw a Flourishing Hunter, but it's not really a very strong signal, right? It's just like the rare was gone. I'm a little worried that red and green are likely to be taken on my left, so I'm not that keen to try out like a Vile Spawn Spider. We look more like a blue-white deck, if anything. It's probably Scavenger, though. It's actually right adjacent to the Archghoul, it says in the list. The cards we have are more about blue-white than blue-black. That's why I'm a little reluctant to take this. We could take Fear of Death, which works well for Binding Geist, or we could take Vile Spawn Spider, which, likes milling yourself, which disturb cards like. But I think I have to take the Scavenger here. I don't know. I've then passed two Archghouls to my left. I've passed a lot of good stuff left. I don't think that's too concerning. Okay. There's Dig Up. Maybe just Heirloom? Mariner? I don't want a Mariner, I think. Dig Up, like, you know, black-green is a color pair we could be in, maybe. But probably not. I could take the Soul Cipher board. If I'd taken the Vile Spawn Spider, that would be a lot better. I could just take, like, Chill of the Grave for black-blue purposes, maybe. The Mariner is, like, one of the better cards here, though. But I don't think I'm that keen to, like, take more green, necessarily. We've really just had Child of the Pack, and there hasn't been that much amazing in the last couple packs. I don't know. Chill of the Grave isn't that great either. Let's stay open. Okay, this time I think it might be Kindly Ancestor, actually. I was going to say it has to be Archghoul, but Kindly Ancestor is better by a decent chunk and would fit well in the kind of blue-white idea. Yeah, let's take this. We've passed 3 Archghouls left, so hopefully we end up getting rewarded by not seeing too many more black cards in the next pack. I think the Spore Crawler is best. Nettleghast Beguiler is pretty good too, though, for the blue-white possibility. This is pretty slim pickings. Just grab a Sporeback Wolf in case the whole green thing works out. Could just take the really crummy Blood Servitor. 3 mana 2/2 that makes blood, like, it's not that bad. But I think this is good. This is better for the possibility that we end up in green. Okay, another Binding Geist. Scattered Thoughts is fine. Alright, so black is pretty much out of the picture. I'll just take a Snarling Wolf. Wow. Chill. Okay, maybe it is blue-green. You know, kind of regretting passing the Spider, but those are the colors that seem most available. I mean, a Braid's the best card here. Oh, wait, no. Ill-Tempered Loner is nuts. We should get a smattering of red cards, right? Like, it's... Loner is 29th. It's very good. It's kind of tough to splash it, obviously. It would be easier to just grab, like, a Packsong Pup, which might be playable, or an Abrade, which we could probably splash for. But I'm like, what if we splashed for some red? We have Child of the Pack already, right? And if green is one of our main colors, we can probably find a little bit of fixing. Wolf Strike is a great pickup. Another Wolf Strike has got to be better than Evolving Wilds, even though I want Evolving Wilds quite badly. Siphon Essence? I only have 2 blue cards, huh? I kind of thought I had more. Wait, that can't be right. 5. I have 2 white cards. I mean, I could take an Ancestor, but we're having enough color problems already. Let's just get rid of those and focus more on blue, green, / a little bit of red. And in that deck, I think it has to be the Siphon Essence. Not a great spell or anything. Okay, I mean, I would like the Storm Chaser Drake, but if we're going to be running red cards, I think we want this quite a lot. By the way, do I have an Impulse or something? No. There was one I looked at a while ago, but I guess I didn't take it. Nature's Embrace to fix up, to count as like 2 red sources, basically, sort of. And it might help with splashing whatever we pick up in pack 3 as well. Lantern Bearer is great. Wow! I'll take all 8 of them. Except, like, I guess I would pass on this. Oh my gosh. Well, I think Thirst for Discovery is probably the best option here. Although, maybe it's Infestation Expert? What do we want? What about Infestation Expert do we want? What matters about it? It's a 5 mana 3/4. Decent stats. Makes a bunch of 1/1s. Those are cool. I don't have anything that really benefits from 1/1s. Nor really a 5 mana 4/4. I think what I want is some draw. And this also has discard synergies. Like, Thirst is really good, right? Yeah. Repository Scab. I don't think I'm going to have much of it. Well, okay, no, I didn't take the Infestation Expert. I don't have much that I want to sack to this. I think another Binding Geist is just fine. Huh. I'd take most of this set as well. I don't really have that many self-mill synergies, so I don't think the Crawling Infestation is very good. It's mostly just a few Disturb cards. So I think it should be like, I don't know. I mean, maybe a 2 mana 3/3 is worth something. But I think it should be one of the green cards. And Mariner is quite a lot better than Nature's Embrace. Even though I, would appreciate the fixing. I think a good card is more important. Alchemist Retrieval is okay. Still don't want the Crawling Infestation. Snap Pick Evolving Wilds. Okay. I guess that could be something. Probably not, though. No Gambits, probably no Washaways. Don't really want any of this. Cradle of Safety is alright, I guess. Washaway is probably better, though, right? Yeah. I don't think I can play Cast Down. The Scorpion is best as a decent 2-drop, I guess. Oh, there's Infestation Expert. I missed that was green. There was some card that cared about creatures dying, but I didn't end up taking it. The Crawling Infestation. Oh, and this is the Infestation Expert. I see. They go together. I don't know. I think I just want a 2-drop. We're a little bit starved for early game plays. A lot of good stuff here. Evolving Wilds would be great. Millipede, maybe? Could be pretty good. I haven't really taken much self-mill synergy. I mean, the thing is, like, you can say that every time you look at a card, and if you then never take any synergies, you won't have any synergies, right? At some point, you have to take the first one if you're going to get more of them. But I don't think that time is now. I think another Child of the Pack is a pretty good pickup. Mariner or Scattered Thoughts or Snarling Wolf. I don't think I want... I don't think I want Scattered Thoughts. I already have 2 Mariners. I think we can probably cut the Monstrosity. We're going to have other ways to win at that point. I don't actually have any flyers, right? Dream Shackle Geist, but that's about it. Oh, and the Lantern Bearer. Yeah, okay, we can probably do without the monstrosity. The Binding Geists, I know they're good, but I don't quite understand how you're supposed to use them. I guess they just like get decent trades as blockers, and sometimes they enable you to make some really powerful attacks as well. And then they come back with a Disturb that's not bad. So like I think we could do without Siphon Essence probably, or maybe the Snarling Wolf, honestly. But then what am I drafting from this pack? Another Snarling Wolf probably, right? Could take another Scattered Thoughts, I guess, if I thought drawing were really important. Maybe it is. Yeah, let's take it. Is this Flash 6/3 that's kind of fun. Spore Crawler is a better card, probably. But a Flash Werewolf is really nice because of the whole nighttime thing, right? I guess I'll take it. Put it in the 5 slot. I don't know. Spore Crawler for draw is probably better. I've been prioritizing draw by taking Scattered Thoughts instead of a 1-drop, so probably should stick with that. Okay, Sporeback Wolf is definitely not as good as a Spirit, just because I don't care that much about attacking. I care a lot more about blocking. I don't think I need 2 Mariners in this deck. And I wouldn't mind a Syncopate. Another Nature's Embrace. Probably better than like a Spore Crawler. Because I do need a little help with fixing still to make sure I can actually play my several red cards. And I don't mind enchantments either. I don't think I'm playing any of this. Is Cradle of Safety better than any of this stuff? Maybe I could cut 1 Geist for it. Just to have more flexible options. I don't think I need a second Hunter. I don't even know if I need this one, actually. Yeah, I should be cutting this. What am I thinking? Put in a Snarling Wolf instead. Mulch? It would be nice to draw more lands. I don't think I need a Witch's Web. Alright, I mean, this deck doesn't seem very focused. It has a few good cards, 2 great cards. Could be alright. Let's run just 2 mountains. Since we invested a lot in this fixing, I want to make sure my blue and green are looking okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Give it a try. This is the color combo I ran before, isn't it? I had blue-green and I was splashing like Helena and Elena or something. I know I splashed Helena and Elena in something, and I thought it was blue-green, but I don't remember for sure. It's a sort of lame hand, but At least I have Syncopates and Washaways early. Maybe? Yeah, syncopating their 2-mana play would not be so bad. I don't like this. Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. I thought they might be playing a Snarling Wolf here. They're just going to dig up a land and show me. That's fine. It's another forest. Looking for that extra red now, as the only 2 real proactive plays I have are just like red cards I can't play. I don't know, maybe I should have attacked and forced the trade. Doesn't seem productive. At least I have good counters now, so I can wait till I draw something playable. Alright, I'll trade. I don't want to start like letting them hit me for 3 and then it might be like, oh, I can attack them back, but like probably they'll play a creature and I won't be able to. So, oh, they're just going to do nothing. Interesting. Alright, I can wait. the blue-green mirror match, like, no, you hang up. You go first. Everyone holding up counter spells and doing nothing. Oh, in that case, it doesn't hurt so much that I have some unplayable cards in my hand. I also don't mind drawing all these lands because it makes the Syncopates, my Syncopates better and theirs worse. The more land I get. But they should be like hitting some self-mill synergies at some point, you would think. Maybe they just milled themselves right out of the game. They don't... They ran out of time? They milled all their time instead of all their cards? Kind of weird. Had to go get a snack? Okay, well maybe we're going to win this game despite never playing anything. The thing is, opponent leaving for 1 turn is not going to let me win the game. They have to leave and never return. Oh, it discarded at random for them. That's cool. All right. Well, let's see if this is when they time out. All right, I guess I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Wait, what? They timed out again, but it's now their turn? It didn't concede for them? That's what I thought was supposed to happen. All right, I guess I have to wait for another concede. Okay, or another timeout. You guys get to skip it. They came back. They played a land. They played a forest, and now they're doing things again. This is bizarre. Okay, maybe we don't get a freebie here. I guess we don't. Well, I guess they appreciate that my deck doesn't do anything then. Okay, now we are talking. Oh no! This was absolutely the worst tap. Because I can't... Well, no, I can play this now. I can play the loner. But I can't play Child of the Pack. I should have hit a blue. I thought, oh, I'll want more blue in the future. I think this is a good time to try to get the loner. Like, if they syncopate for one, it's kind of embarrassing. I think I would have preferred to play Child of the Pack if I had put this on the right land. Okay. So we know they don't have Syncopate. They might have a bigger counterspell. Jacob. Okay, but we can bounce this kind of whenever we want. It cost them $1 million to transform it. I don't mind that. Kind of weird, huh? Run out of Child of the Pack? Well, okay, we can swing for one. Why did they they did it proactively because they didn't want me casting it on my turn. But, like, I don't think I was going to do that. I mean, even if you bounce Jacob so that they can't cast the spells, it's still pretty cool as, like, a tap, draw a card, discard a card effect, right? I don't know. I guess I should just play this. What's the backside? It's a 5/5? No, a 4/4. No, this is a better way to be able to pass tonight, because it gives me something to do with my mana. And if I draw another land, I need to tap carefully to make sure I can actually spend this twice, if that's what I want to do, I guess. Maybe I don't. I wonder, maybe they just flip him now, actually. Yeah, they do. Wash away? I can only syncopate for 2, and they can pay that. But wash away only costs 1. If they try to syncopate my wash away, I can syncopate them back. Because they'll have to tap. Oh no, they have 3 mana. No, but they would... If they syncopate, I can just pay. Because they can only syncopate for 2. I can understand why you would flip Jacob when this is the card that you put under him. You've paid 6 for this, but you get like a 6 mana discount on an insane spell, so or 7 mana discount, so very worthwhile. All right, got him. And they timed out again? Not quite, I guess. I don't understand. It keeps playing the, like, you're out of time sound, but then they don't actually pass? Okay. Well... I didn't draw another land, which is what I wanted, I think. But I think I just want to pass tonight That does give them the Weaver of Blossoms back. Beginning of your upkeep. I could bounce this thing in their upkeep, I guess, after passing for till night. It's maybe not so bad. Yeah, that tap looks right. Maybe I could have left up 3 blue instead, I guess. But I can't possibly need 3 blue. Oh, I didn't actually... I shouldn't have let... If I was going to bounce this, I should have done it early. But, like, who knows? This card could be totally junk. I don't think I will. Okay. I guess passing tonight is kind of pointless because they're going to be playing 2 spells pretty much every turn. Yeah, that's sort of a problem, huh? And Jacob is so cheap that, like, if I bounce it... What the hell? They have some humans. Okay, I mean, I guess I don't want to counter it and I can't anyway. Okay. Oh, I should have syncopated that. I actually could have. Whoops. I'm bad. Okay. Dream Shackle Geist is something, I guess. Do I want the Cradle of Safety or a Mariner? Mariner seems pretty good against this board, actually. I'm just going to get outvalued by Jacob, is the thing, and I can't really do anything about it. Well, that's not true. I could try flying over top, I guess. At some point, somehow. With, like, Geist plus this. Mariner? Jeez. I mean, they're getting a free draw and a free play every turn. Let's use this. You may play a land or cast a spell. So if they draw a land, they can play it. It's not just spells. I liked it better in this game when it looked like opponent was going to time out. I think we had better chances at that time. Oh yeah, there is that. At least it eats up some of their mana. But I could have maybe played it on my last turn, right? Instead of playing this Mariner. There's nothing I wanted to give flying to, so I don't know. They still have tons of cards. egg is scary. Of all the creatures on their board, the egg is the one I'm afraid of the most. Because it gives them, like, an exploit. Actually, I haven't seen them play any exploit stuff. I assume they have some, but not as much as you would in a blue-black deck. And they don't have that many islands, so if that's the only thing attacking me, I'm probably okay. But it can get in... If other stuff gets in a little damage, that can maybe finish it off. Oh my god, this guy is slow. Even slower than me. Concede? No. So this is 9 mana. I think I'll just play this out and... Well, a flyer would be nice, I guess. But I think what I'm going to do is play this out and plan to activate it. Because these wolves, they're real value. Oh my god, are you like multi-tabling? Playing League of Legends? No. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Just like... You're playing with fire with all of this timing out, right? Or almost timing out? Surely at some point it's going to get them. They had no timeouts. How did this happen? It passed into the next phase for them? Are they actually manually pressing pass? I don't understand. I'm hearing the noise go off. Huh. Now they're here. It's just weird. They didn't even pop their Evolving Wilds last turn. It's just so bizarre. So that's 10 mana. I could just activate this thing twice if I wanted. It seems kind of cool, doesn't it? Although, maybe it's better to activate it once and play the Dream Shackle Geist. In that case, I shouldn't have done it proactively, of course. Because now I don't have a good counterspell. Okay, I guess I will just like do it twice and see what happens. If they try to swing with a bunch of 6/4s, I guess that's okay. Heirloom, the Cradle of Safety, fine. Doing it in the middle of combat for whatever reason. Oh yeah, at night my 3/2s defend this stuff. I was thinking these being 6/4s is a problem, but no, I have 3/2s. That's one spell. Gonna play another? Maybe. Okay. So block, block, block. I don't really want to use my 6/4 on their 6/4. I'm not thrilled about taking 6. But I guess like they have a 6/4 and I have a 4/4. It's an okay trade. Because this thing is never going to be able to... It's never going to be night on my turn. It's like I could counterattack for 4 with this and get nowhere. This is fine. Let's see what the trick is. They've been doing a lot of drawing. Obviously, it's not a huge surprise if they have a trick. Oh, but with Laid to Rest, they attacked on the turn when none of their stuff is actually human, so they're not getting 4 cards out of this. Okay, so that becomes a 9/7. Sure. I think I could bounce that to save my 2 little dudes. Or not. But I don't think this bounce is doing that much, aside from saving like some creatures anyway, right? It's not like I can bounce one of their things and then counter it because all their stuff is huge. They had to spend a bunch of resources on this combat. I think that's kind of fine with me. What did they just do, by the way? Oh, they kicked off Evolving Wilds. Right. You have another combat trick you'd like to play? I think these tokens are actually worth quite a lot. If Alchemist Retrieval said on it, like, create two 3/2 tokens for 2 mana, I think it would be a pretty good card, right? If it also read like make your opponent spend 4 mana, that would be kind of nice. But that's not a big concern right now. Right? The 4 mana just means they can't so easily exile something from my graveyard or whatever. I don't think they mind paying the 4 mana for that, really. Maybe it stops them from countering something somehow? I don't know. I'm probably not playing any spells, so it's not that big a deal. Alright. Decent. Yeah, I just same again, please. Actually, at the moment, 2/2s are just as good as 3/2s, really. I mean, if they have any combat tricks, that won't be true. But I also kind of like making it night. Because it means their laid to rest isn't working if they initiate this trade. I don't really want to cast any of these spells anyway. Well, I should stop doing this during my turn, though. I'm pretty sure they actually ran out of time. I think I could attack with this and get in, but I'm not going to mess around. Maybe now is actually the time to land a Dream Shackle Geist? Oh, but I should have done it pre-comp. So bad. Okay, well, if I'm doing that, I may as well play this too. Okay, played very badly that turn. I could have kept this thing tapped and then not had to worry about combat this turn. I also could have had a bunch more mana lying around for counters, maybe. Okay, they finally quit. They didn't time out, they just left. Maybe whatever was distracting them this whole time finally became unavoidable. It's kind of a miracle, right? Like, they were drawing... They had this Hawkins Insight for like 6 turns or something. And it was just doing a ton of stuff, but I guess none of the stuff mattered? Very weird game. One and 0. We did it. The stuff seemed like it mattered to me, but somehow they couldn't deal with the Child of the Pack. I don't know. Ooh, this is a little weird. No green. But I have blue and Binding Geist. Seems fine. Opponent mulligans. I didn't notice that, but I didn't notice they had drawn new cards. I did notice, of course, when they actually discarded. This is a great way to pick up my green. So this is a blue-red card, but it's good in any blue deck. We can't really make any conclusions about what opponent might have. I think we just say, like, I'm welcome to the trade. We attack with this. If they want to trade, that's fine. Then I play Child of the Pack. What else could I do? I could enchant something up and hold up Alchemist Retrieval for some reason? Doesn't seem relevant. If I had to guess, they don't go for the trade because they want to aggressively attack me. Yeah. Wonder what other color we're going to see from them. I don't even mind that so much. Black would not have been my guess. Because this thing is really just like about making 1/1s, right? Wait, why didn't they attack with this? It was free? They want to trade when I attack, I guess. But why? Maybe they want to avoid the trade so I can't enchant up their flyer? Okay, this time they are blocking. Fine. I'm a little concerned that they might like Diagraph Scavenger me or something if I don't play this now. And I do have a decent way to spend this at the moment, so I think that's fine. Just get rid of that problem. Maybe they're gonna, Alchemist Retrieval it at some point. Probably they are, right? Maybe they went for the trade because they have Alchemist Retrieval. Okay, you got me, I guess. Okay, that's fine. This spell wasn't really doing much for me anyway. Should be the Thirst for Discovery, right? Alchemist Retrieval, that's interesting. Huh. I mean, I could just make a 2/2. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to do more. But I guess a 2/2 is fine. I have to do it during the day, because otherwise it'll be night and I won't be allowed to. Okay, so we'd like to make it day again. Which should be pretty easy. Just play the Binding Geist. They can syncopate me, I guess, if that was the plan. I do have Wash Away, though, if they try. Like, syncopate for 4, right? That's fine. I don't mind spending a Wash Away on this. They know I can do this, I guess, and so they're willing for it to happen. I could throw away the Binding Geist. They know I have it. And it's less painful to discard because it goes... It's Disturb. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't really need this anymore. I don't think I attack with this either. Well, actually, it's fine, right? I already have a... If they try to attack, I can bounce, and if this trade goes through, I'm perfectly happy. And if the damage gets in, I'm also happy. Nice card. I was just thinking, like, I'm doing pretty well in terms of card advantage. But they've drawn some more cards now. Two mana blue or black cards. I mean, they could have Gift of Fangs. It would be a bit of a surprise in this deck, but it is possible. I think this is too valuable to just throw away, to risk losing to just save 3 life. Obviously, it's free for them to attack here. if they don't want to block. But I think it's just too risky to block. I don't think 3 life matters that much. They do seem to have some instant that it was holding up for them. Okay. That means this is getting through. Or maybe Dream Shackle Geist to keep them tapped down. That might be kind of annoying as well. But I really like passing tonight with an Ill-Tempered Loner on the board. Or, well, it won't be night now, but, you know, in the future. And I have Cradle of Safety if they try to do something weird. Sure. Yeah. Was that a monstrosity I saw? It was. That's a little exciting. Nice. So they get to just pick up the monstrosity just like that, huh? I guess that's what Fear of Death is for then. What? Oh, yes. But well, what are you targeting? Nothing yet, right? Yeah, now on the Butler triggers on its own exile, and they choose a creature. It is Monstrosity, not a surprise. And Dread Fugue, which I'm not a fan of. I thought they might go for Scattered Thoughts, but I can see how Dread Fugue would be a pretty cool card. So we're obviously not playing the Forest. I guess I have to lose Cradle of Safety? And since they're not playing anything this turn, I guess I'll use this on you? So I can get in for 3? Oh, they get to pick, don't they? I forgot what Dread Fugue is. I could have just played the Forest and like made another flyer or something. How much mana do I have? 3, 7. So I could Syncopate for 6, which does counter the Dread Fugue, actually. Loses me the Syncopate, but otherwise they could just take it. So ward on this is 2. That's so much. I don't want to pay the ward. And I don't want to make a creature out of this either. If you want to spend your whole turn getting in for 5 with the monstrosity, that's fine with me. I don't think they do want to do that. Syncopate for 4 to keep these cards in hand. No peeking. Oh. GG? Okay, I guess. Have fun. Are they going to bounce the Howlpack Piper? I can counter that. Not the Piper, the Avenger. Oh, you want to take more damage? Okay, go ahead. They didn't read the card. Haven't played against this thing before. Okay, fair enough. You can't really attack into this when it's night. Alright, well, a mysterious 2-0. Playing against... Ooh, it's French. I don't know how to pronounce French. Perrault? 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 The T is probably pretty silent, right? Perrault? I don't know. This is not my favorite hand. Should I be running even more islands? Okay, actually, maybe it is my favorite hand. Because opening with Lantern Bearer is fine. I can play this some other time. Ooh, spells. I think some other time is now, right? I think I should dig up red rather than a second blue. I do need more blue. But, like, none of this stuff wants to be cast multiple times in one turn. Like, I'm not playing multiple of these anytime soon, right? This is Grixis, right? Those are the colors? Boo. I could have played the Forest and countered this, but... Oh well. I have the Geist. Yeah, that resolves. What color is this? Is this Teamer? I think it might be Teamer. Let's look up what that is. Teamer. Teamer. Green, blue, red. Yeah, look at that. I know what Teamer is. I expect we're going to see, like, Flame Blessed Bolt at some point or something like that. Ooh. It's night. That's good for you. But it does mean that I can proactively Wolf Strike you if I want? I don't know. Counterspells are kind of a thing, right? I don't think I should proactively... Like, if I do it now, I get 2 extra damage, right? But I think that's way too greedy. Just go for the 4. And pass, and see what they try to do in your end step, and then I have a response of some kind to that, probably. Okay. Nothing. So now I can counter what they want to do on their turn, or at any rate, play something that's strong against what they want to do on their turn. Whether or not that's specifically countering remains to be seen. Oh, go ahead. I'm not going to Wolf Strike this. I want to Wolf Strike your 5-drop, Falcon Wrath Celebrants or something. No plays? Alright. Well, that's why we keep instants in hand. Okay. I mean, that's not bad for you. I guess I'll just do it again? Since I happen to draw Scattered Thoughts again. I'm winning the race, so let's see what you got. I'm not winning by much. Parasitic Grasp. Cradle of Safety seems appropriate. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of regret, like, grabbing a mountain here. Having another blue to let me syncopate for 1 would be nice if they play, like, Grisly Ritual or Olivia Crimson Bride here. Okay. I guess just swing for 5 again? See what happens? I still have Scattered Thoughts in hand and plenty of counter spells. I don't want to play this proactively. Okay, opponent's on 7 mana. Scavenger. That's fine, I think, right? It's not even any creatures in graveyards. Go ahead. Just exile one of my lands. Like, what are you thinking about? Sure, it resolves. Okay. I mean, I think we just pass? Like, there's some things I can try next turn. I think I'm going to take the 4 damage. They don't have much mana. Like, I can Wolf Strike this and try to get in for lethal. Do I Wolf Strike it now when it saves me some mana to do so? Or do I Wolf Strike it on next turn when it draws me a land? Or when it what am I saying? When it does extra damage. I don't think it would do extra damage though, right? Because I can't use... No, actually, if I gave this Wolf Strike, it would be a 3-1 killing this, right? I think we... What else am I doing with the mana? I guess I'm countering whatever they play, maybe? Probably should have aimed it here, actually. Because it was... Well, no, what if they have a buff or something? But if they remove the Geist here, I'm destroyed. Right? That's why this is the wrong play, I think. But in these colors, I guess a Braid, yeah, or Bolt. Yeah, I should have used this one. I don't know, the flyer is good too, though, right? That resolves, that's pretty cool. An island is cool as well. Because now my Syncopate is big enough to counter anything they might do, right? I just swing and they're dead? Or I have Wash Away, which is even better, kind of, because it can counter anything, regardless of cost. That doesn't untap, so go ahead. Okay, well, just two little creatures and a little bit of, I don't know. Like, I even politely let it stay night the whole game. So this was a fourth. It's blue. Oh, because it's a snake. I see. That's funny. I see that card used so rarely. I forgot that it being blue is also a thing that it does. Like, right? What did I do? I just played these two cards and Cradle of Safety and a Wolf Strike, and those four cards won the whole game. Opponent didn't play much either. We were both just kind of, I don't know, doing blue stuff. They drew a lot of lands and I didn't, but they still played more cards than me because... Oh no, I played this as well. Okay, so we played the same number of cards. Weird. Just, I don't know, got to a position where the board looked winning to me and then stopped the board from changing. I don't know why they attacked with their thing if their only plan was Serpentine Ambush. I guess their plan was that the 2/3 would block. Sure, that makes sense. This is not good. I could Scorpion on 2 and then maybe do something after that. Maybe it's good enough. Yeah, Scorpion and Wolf Strike is a solid opener as long as I hit a land eventually. Hopefully an island. This could be the kind of hand that you deeply regret keeping, but it might not be, as you can see. I guess I could have played out the Spirit first. I don't think that is really relevant. Okay. So we actually have a pretty good, like, blocker against this, right? Do I really need the extra land right now? I could like kill this aggressively, but it doesn't want to attack into the Scorpion anyway. I think I just go with a Steelclad Spirit. And then after they've spent some time investing in this, we can Wolf Strike it just as easily. Now, is attacking with this 3/3 any good? They would let it in. We would get 3 damage. Are they counterattacking with anything? Maybe the 2/3. Maybe the 2/2 also. No. Yeah, this is fine, I think. This gets in 3 damage for sure and maybe takes 2 damage, but they might want this for mana. It would not be at all surprising, right? Hacksong Pup is pretty unpleasant. Oh, I have 4 mana. Right. So I think I just main phase this to stop it being night and also because I might draw a land. We want the Geist. How much do I value a 3/3? Well, a 1/1 that might be a 3/3. How much do I value Fear of Death? The land is best right now. I feel like I'm going to want the land for a lot of the game. Yeah, okay. So now they have 2 potential big threats. But so far we haven't seen any evidence that this thing actually works. They have to draw their ministers, basically, to activate it. Ooh, okay. That's really good for them, not for me. Because they can give this trample and lifelink, and then that gives this counters. I want to play the Dream Shackle Geist, but I also want to, like, bounce their Paladin and then counter it. I guess that can wait a little while. They still don't really want to attack with the pup anyway, right? And this potentially could counter something small anyway. Or if they... a small amount of mana to counter a large thing. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. On the Dream Shackle Geist, like, as soon as they attack with something, the Dream Shackle Geist can lock it down permanently. Okay. Oh yeah, this gets to attack. Because it has trample and lifelink. Good syncopate. Really happy not to see that hit the board. Oh, they have the... oh, fuck. I'm so bad at this. Hidden mana, man. It gets me every time. This is a bigger threat than the 6/6 because it's giving stuff lifelink. I threw away the syncopate there. Well, I don't know. I guess I got this thing locked down. That's worth something. but I didn't do it on purpose. Oof. It's a little scary. No blocks? Probably shouldn't have attacked with this to begin with. I have 6 mana. That's this plus a bounce. Seems useful. No, I have 5 mana. This is not a land that I can use. So it's this plus a bounce, which is also fine. And now these two together threaten to block the 6/6. And I can lock this down with the Dream Shackle Geist. It's a little tempting to hold this back so I can give something else flying. But there's nothing I really want to block with it, I think. So let's just get the 1 damage in. I don't know, I'm behind this game. Well, I don't really want that to happen. But this makes it ever clearer that I'm losing. Okay, what's the trick? Or are you just happy to make this trade? I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, that's kind of sad. It's very sad. I'm still pretty toast, obviously. Yep, that looks very, very bad. Okay, so 1 there. Okay, this is lethal then. GG's. What was the problem in this game? It was kind of like a little bit that I didn't have enough lands. I also threw away a counterspell. That's obviously bad. I feel like it was just they had more threats than I could deal with. Kind of. I don't know. They played a lot of big creatures, and I'm better at dealing with a small number of big creatures. I mean, the only actually big creature they played was the Flourishing Hunter, right? But the Paxong Pup I couldn't really do anything about. I had to spend, like... Was it removal? What did I do to the Guardian Paladin? I don't remember. Did I combat trick it or something? No, I just spent the Scorpion on it, maybe. No, because they will strike the Scorpion. I don't remember. Anyway, this hand's pretty cool. Could easily win with just these 2 flyers if things go well. Taxidermist's a nice play. Now remember, this makes mana, so if you try to counter something for 1, they have to actually be tapped out, like on a 4 mana spell. What is this, mono green? See this? I can't syncopate. Watch me not do it. Green, black. Okay, so we might expect to see a catapult fodder on a turn like this. Also, they have 6 mana. It could just be like a Flourishing Hunter. What's a double black? Was kind of looking for more mana, specifically islands. But hopefully we find an okay counterspell to use here, whether it's Syncopate or Cradle of Safety. And then Dreamshackle Geist can deal with this. But we have to draw an island for that to happen. Okay, it's pretty cool. Wouldn't mind an Alchemist's Retrieval right about now. That thing is gigantic. By the way, they still have 4 mana. Now they only have 1. I can counter this, which I guess is going to have to do. And it has reach, so it's not something I'm sad to counter. There's the island. Okay, that's great. Yeah, leaving red open looks right. Get in for 4 more, see what happens. I mean, this turns into a 5/5, which means I can't so easily get in. Ooh, cleaving a dig up. Probably should have tapped this thing for it, right? I mean, they have a perfect answer now. Whatever that is, they have it. I don't know what it is. I'm guessing removal? I was hoping it was removal they couldn't actually use right now. Well, that's really bad. I mean, right, I was hoping they would let me untap and get to have Cradle of Safety, because they didn't have that much mana. I thought, Wolf Strike or something they couldn't have cast. But it turns out Gift of Fangs is enough to remove that. Okay, so what do I do? Cry? Looks like that could be the play. Play Child of the Pack and turn this into a 7-power creature. Play the Steelclad Spirit and double block this? That seems awful. Look for a mountain so I can get this to, but like, doesn't work. I don't think we attack with this. Well, am I blocking this turn? No, probably like next or something. Yeah, I think it has to just be main phase Scattered Thoughts for a mountain. That's not it. Well, this kind of is, but it's very slow. Okay, what about Wolf Strike? If it were night, that would work. But I can't make it night without playing one of these, and if by the time I do that, I'm going to die. What about Nature's Embrace and Forest? Because then... Well... Okay. Ugh. Play it! Oh my god. It wouldn't let me play it. Because it was waiting for that stupid animation. Okay, well that, I mean... That was an important part of the plan. Was to have enough mana that I could eventually, like... I don't know what exactly. Play one of these guys and... Like... The same turn that I get this down. If I had 5 mana now, I could play another land that I top deck next turn and have 6. That would let me play this for a net of only 2, and then play this. Yes, that was what the plan was. I mean... Probably better stop 5 damage, right? Well, it turns out we didn't draw land anyway, so the plan wasn't going to work. Oh, wait, no, this still works? No, it doesn't, right. Because it's not the 2 that are here plus 2 here. It's one of these and a 2 from this. So if I play this, I only have 3 mana. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Nothing, right? Just throw this away. Play a Mariner. Double block the 5/5 on the ground and get hit for 7 in the air. Plus 1 here. That doesn't work. I'm like a billion times dead. Alright, I'm just going to play a multicolored card. Maybe it helps with my dailies. I need to go look at the mana base again. Maybe I don't have enough islands. I keep being short on islands. Like I'm not gonna say that was the reason I lost that game or anything like that. Yeah, I mean I kept the forests because like Nature's Embrace and stuff, right? But I have a lot of blue cards. You know, I honestly think like I could just run 1 mountain. Which lets me play the Child of the Pack. And if I draw this, then I don't need to worry about my colors at all. I don't think the mana base is the problem with the deck. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't have enough early game stuff. And then by the time it gets to the middle game, I'm overwhelmed, and I don't really have, I don't know, that fast a plan. Right. In principle, like Wolf Strike and Dream Shackle Geist, like I have cards that let me recover from being behind in the early game. But I don't have that many of them. I have to actually draw them. So the fact that I'm getting myself behind in the early game every game is putting a lot of strain on the deck's comeback abilities. This is a good hand. It just doesn't do anything until like turn 5 or 4, right? At least. I'm keeping it because it's got all my colors and some playable cards, but I really hope it improves. What the heck would you pass as red, but not insta-pass? There's no like 1-mana red spells that you would choose not to play. I think they must just have like auto pass turned off or something. It's not like there's a shock that could hit me in the face and that they're choosing not to use. That just doesn't exist in this format. I think we play this instead of Nature's Embrace, right? I don't know. This gets... Having the mana open this turn doesn't help me at all. Having a creature next turn doesn't really help me either. So let's just get more mana down. Yeah, and then next turn I can play like Dream Shackle Geist plus Wolf or something. Ooh, nice. Oops. What? I thought... Oh, yeah. It just passed their untap so quickly that I didn't... The blue chain didn't even have a chance to animate. It just appeared and then disappeared, and I thought I had clicked wrong. Oh, my mouth is wide open. That was so good. That was horrible. Wow. I mean, I'm like out of the game now, right? That card is not good, but it sure was good there. Wow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Play this looking for a land and then do what with it? I think I just play a creature and hope to get more creatures in the future somehow. I'm still never going to play End the Festivities, by the way. There have been decks when I've been like, maybe this deck could play End the Festivities, but I've never actually done it. I've been like, no, it couldn't actually. Okay, so 5 mana. I can play Binding Geist and Fear of Death, I guess. And that's actually looking okay on the board. They can move the equipment, But that eats up like an entire turn. Or most of one, anyway. And even if they do, it just trades for my Binding Geist. Which I would be happy to do. You know, maybe they have a combat trick like Sure Strike. In which case, very sad. Okay. I mean, if... I can't, like, not block because I'm afraid of Sure Strike. Because if they have Sure Strike and I don't block, I die. So this is what we go for and hope it works out. But I mean, this deck should have, like, 8 Sure Strikes in it, right? Okay, also very good. This is the only way to... Actually, no, there's no way to not die, is there? Yeah, I mean, I guess they only have 6 damage. I can take this out, and even if they move the Bramble Armor, it's still just 6 damage. Okay, well, nothing in hand is an answer, so let's dig. I can't imagine there are any answers in the deck. Alright, well, that was a shitty performance. We got to 3 wins, I think, right? 3-0 into 3-3. The wins didn't feel particularly strong. Huh. Well, I'll see you later, you crummy deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.